What's up, guys? This is James. So in this video, we're gonna be reviewing this article that I came across with. It's called "The 7 Best Way to Use Your Home Equity Line of Credit." Some of the stuff that I agreed and some of the stuff I don't agree. The first thing it talks about is home improvement. The second thing is college, just paying off your college debt. The third thing is debt consolidation. The fourth is making sure to have like an emergency expense, making sure you have some kind of emergency, right? The fifth is making sure to use that to pay off your wedding. The sixth is a business expense, right? Seventh is really just anything that you want, right? Just paying off your credit card. Okay, so I want to talk about home improvement and why using a home equity line of credit could be a beneficial for home improvement, right? I'm always the type of person that like to stay away from debt, especially the bad debt, like credit cards and all that fun stuff. If you have a high credit card that's making high monthly payment and all that fun stuff, that you're owing like $30,000 on each credit card or like a car, um, just pay off. I wouldn't recommend paying off a car. Just pay off the big credit card with your home equity line of credit. And after you use the home equity line of credit, make sure not to use that credit card again, okay? Because it's a habit, guys. Most of the time, when we see that we have access to capital and during Christmas and the holiday season, or maybe like we're going through like a friend YOLO trip, right? You just swipe that credit card, and next thing you know, you rack up 20 grand. So just be mindful of not using the home equity line of credit for non-income producing activities. Um, I would say this: try to pay off your credit card with your hard-earned cash first, so then you'll know how it feels to be in debt, right? You know how it feels to like, how hard is it to pay off your credit card, right? And this is after tax money. College costs. You know, a lot of times people think that, you know, college is going to be forgiven, right? These student loans are going to be forgiven. Rightly so. It might be forgiven in the future, but we just don't know. I don't recommend using the home equity line of credit to pay your college off. Um, just emergency expense, wedding expense, and business expense. Those are things that I don't personally. In this article, it talks about these are the best way to use your home equity line of credit, right? To pay off all these expenses. I don't believe in that. Okay, you should not. You should not be using your home equity line of credit to pay off all these expenses. And these expenses are just bad habits, right? Money spending habits. What you do want is you want to have a solid like principle of spending habits, understanding, what's coming in, what's going out, and from there, what you want to do is you want to, be smart with your money. Like, your home equity line of credit should be used for, you know, buying investment properties, right? Like for example, let's just say you don't have any expense going on, you don't have any debts, you don't have any college expense. I wouldn't even do major home improvement. I wouldn't even use that for home improvement. I would use the home equity line of credit, right, to get yourself a new house. Okay, use it, get yourself a new house, um, and then with your old house, you can fix it up to rent it out, or you can fix it up to Airbnb it out. Okay, because if you bought a house before 2020, okay, you probably have about $100,000 worth of equity in your house. So what can you do with that $100,000? Well, you can pull out $30,000, right? And use that for a down payment on a new house, right? On a new construction house, something that that is nicer, and then rent out your old house, Airbnb it out, and then bring in another additional income for you and your family, and start building wealth that way. So it's very hard to save 100 grand just by working extreme hours. $20, $30 an hour. It's very hard to save that, but if you invest in the right asset class, you can build $100,000 worth of net worth pretty quickly, just by investing in the right asset class, okay? And just by buying stuff that produces income for you, okay? And real estate does that, okay? Some of these article, 7 best ways to use a home equity line of credit, don't really believe in it. Use it to buy companies like stocks, buy real estate, buy stocks, not any stocks, buy stocks that you believe in, that you've done your research in, that is not a gamble, that you've looked at the financial statement, you follow the CEO, you follow the projected income revenue, and you do a major forecast, and you have inside knowledge of what the company is about, right? So that's what you use the home equity line of credit for. You use it to buy assets. You don't use it to pay off expense, okay? And if you have all these expense that you have, try to increase your earning, okay? Increase your earning, pick up a business, right? Pick up another side hustle, pick up a job, use earned income to pay off all of these expenses. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. This is James with the Pham Real Estate Group. We talk about real estate. We talk about building wealth. We talk about what we can do with the home equity line of credit, and we use it to build wealth. All right. So anyways, this is James, and with the Pham Real Estate Group, we're gonna sign out. Peace and love, guys.